Hello, everyone. We are here at Tajlands in Bandra to be a part of a beautiful occasion. So, here we are for the press conference of Lagrange Cricket Ground. Well, what all activities are lined up for the day? We are going to be heading to the stage to inside the venue and we will see who all are there. Well, we are expecting lot many names and lot many dignitaries who are going to be at the event, who are going to be expressing their views what is actually all about Lagrange Cricket Ground. Well, it is very interesting that it is based in Atlanta, USA. Well, to have a conference in India, what all goes behind it? What all thoughts are being shared? Let's go inside and check it out. Stay tuned. मेरे साथ इस वक्त बहुत ही खास मेहमान है। मेरे साथ है श्री प्रवीण आमरे जी। एक्स तो नहीं कहूंगी बट यस, इंडियन क्रिकेटर, बहुत रिस्पेक्ट के साथ इनका नाम लिया जाता है। सर, ओवर टू यू, नमस्कार। और मैं जानना चाहूंगी इस चीज से आप जुड़े कैसे?
जी हाँ, जैसे आपने कहा कि लंगराज जैसे अटलांटा में है, मैं शिवाजी पार्क से हूँ। तो यस, केवल भाई जो केवल पटेल जी है जो इनके मेन इंचार्ज है, वो भी गुजरात से है, तो उनकी जड़ें यहाँ से इंडिया से है। तो उनको एक ऐसे बंदे की ज़रूरत थी कि जो क्रिकेट भी ग्राउंड भी जाने और मैनेजमेंट भी करना रहेगा, तो उधर वो चाहिए, तो उन्होंने मुझे सिलेक्ट किया, मैं ये कहूँगा। और मुझे खुशी है कि एक अलग चैलेंज है, क्योंकि हम शिवाजी पार्क में विकेट बना रहे हैं और अभी हमें जाके अटलांटा में बनाना है, तो एक काफ़ी चैलेंजिंग रोल भी है। और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि यहाँ के यूएस में आप देखेंगे तो क्रिकेट का एक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और बेटर हो सकता है, और हमारी कोशिश वही रहेंगी कि हम कैसे बेटर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर दे कि वहाँ के लोकल प्लेयर्स को, लोकल टीम्स को एक अच्छा क्रिकेट ग्राउंड मिले।
प्रवीण सर, मैं आपसे ये जानना चाहूँगी कि जैसे कि हमने कहा कि मुंबई से लेकर अब्रॉड की हम बात करते हैं, उस लेवल तक पहुँचना बहुत कुछ जाता है, इन सबके पीछे बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस भी आते हैं। रियलिस्टिकली कितना डिफिकल्ट रहा होगा ये सफर?
वेल आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि आपका इंटेंट अच्छा रहेगा और आपके पास जो थोड़ा नॉलेज होगा, तो आप हमेशा कोई भी जगह पे सर्वाइव कर सकते हैं। और ये गेम का बेसिक तो सेम है, क्रिकेट का पिच अच्छा बनना है, अच्छे लो हाई स्कोरिंग मैच बनाने हैं। और उससे इम्पोर्टेंट है कि क्रिकेट के लिए जो लगेगा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बनाना है। और सबसे जब स्टेडियम बनाते हैं तो वो बड़ी बड़ी बात हो जाता है, क्योंकि ये खाली स्टेडियम जैसे सफ़ेद हाथी के जैसे होता है कि काफ़ी खर्चा होता है, बट वो सस्टेन करने के लिए काफ़ी चीज़ें आपके साथ होगी, तो ये लॉन्ग रन जा सकता है और एक सक्सेसफुल मॉडल बन सकता है।
हमारे दर्शकों के साथ वो थॉट एक बार फिर से शेयर कीजिए सर। आपने बात की अपने पिताजी की, आपने बात की आचरेकर सर की, तो उनका आपके निजी जीवन में एक बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा है जिसके बारे में आज हमने सुना और इमोशनल भी हुए। ये कितना काम आता है हमारे प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में, ये जो चीज़ें ऐसी होती हैं, हमारी घटनाएँ जो हमारी ज़िंदगी में?
जी हाँ, बिकॉज़ जब आप बड़े हो जाते हो तो अब आपको काफ़ी चीज़ें आप ग्रांटेड लेते हो कि आपको लगता है ये इतना नहीं था, वो हुआ तो क्या हुआ? बट जब आप बड़े बन जाते हैं तो वो टाइम पे वो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होता है। जैसे आपने कहा आचरेकर सर, उन्होंने हमें नहीं सिखाते तो हम लोग इंडिया नहीं खेलते। मुझे लगता है कि खाली सिखाना नहीं होता है, कि वो अपना खुद का टाइम देते हैं हमारे लिए। वो टाइम बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होता है कि जो हमारे लिए डेडिकेट करते हैं। जैसे पेरेंट्स का था मेरे लिए कि वो टाइम पे मेरे अकेले के लिए किट नहीं दिया, मगर 11 जन को उन्होंने किट दिया। और मुझे लगता है कि वो अभी मैं जब देखता कि वो कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट मोमेंट थी मेरे करियर में, कि वहाँ उनके वजह से मेरे को आचरेकर सर मिले।
बिल्कुल।
तो मुझे लगता है कि ये पेरेंट्स का रोल इम्पोर्टेंट है, और हम हमेशा पेरेंट्स को थोड़े ग्रांटेड लेते हैं। और मुझे ये लगा कि ये इस इम्पोर्टेंट टाइम है कि मैं मेरे पेरेंट्स ने जो मेरे लिए किया वो सबको बताऊं।
बिल्कुल। So how, what are the responsibilities apart from, of course, you are going to be working with the local talent there, तो इसमें इंटरनेशनल पार्टिसिपेशन की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो वो कैसे हो सकता है? और कई लोग अलग-अलग, मैंने जैसे सुना कि ये स्टेडियम बहुत सारी चीज़ें भी होस्ट करने जा रहा है। सो व्हाट ऑल रियली इज़ इन द पाइपलाइंस?
फिर मेरा जो एक्सपर्टीज़ है वो क्रिकेट के लिए फर्स्ट, तो बिकॉज़ हम लोग पहला क्रिकेट का अच्छा ग्राउंड बनाएँ, अच्छा फैसिलिटी, जैसे मैंने कहा कि प्लेयर्स के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट हो, मीडिया के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट हो, जो क्राउड आ रहा है उनके लिए आना-जाना, पार्किंग, ये सारी चीज़ें भी क्रिटिकल हो जाती है कि आपको लॉन्ग टर्म में वहाँ पे ये करना है। और हमने इंडिया में देखे कि हमारे पास भी काफ़ी खूबसूरत स्टेडियम्स है, काफ़ी नए-नए हुए, नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम तो इतना वर्ल्ड बेस्ट स्टेडियम बना हुआ है। तो हम वहाँ से सीखे कि हम कैसे अच्छा बना सकते हैं, और ये चीज़ वहाँ बन जाएंगी तो यूएस के क्रिकेटर्स को और यूएस के क्रिकेट फैन को, सबको, और कम्युनिटी, जैसे हमने कहा कि सारी कम्युनिटी को फ़ायदा हो जाएगा, और जो कोई उसमें इन्वेस्ट करेंगे उनको भी फ़ायदा हो सकता है।
सो दो शब्द उन इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए जो अगर आपसे जुड़ना चाहेंगे सर, और जैसे कि मैंने कि रिलीजन है क्रिकेट हमारे देश में, उसके फैक्टर को वहाँ पर पुल आउट करने के लिए क्या बातें आप शेयर करना चाहेंगे सर?
फिर पहले तो ये चीज़ है कि हम खुद क्रिकेटर है, हम चाहेंगे कि एक अच्छा क्रिकेट ग्राउंड वहाँ बने, कि जिसकी तरह से वहाँ के सारे लोगों को फ़ायदा हो। और इन्वेस्टर इसीलिए होगा कि उनका कंट्रीब्यूशन इंपॉर्टेंट होगा, और आगे जाके 5 साल के बाद जब ये चीज़ बनेगी तो उनका भी कंट्रीब्यूशन लोग सहाय करेंगे।
सर दूरदर्शन के व्यूअर्स के लिए कुछ खास जाते-आते?
नहीं, जी हाँ, हम लोग जैसे दूरदर्शन देखते हैं, काफ़ी लोग करना है, और थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग मी टुडे।
Hi everyone, we have a very special guest with me right now. We have Mr. Gurpreet Pasrita, General Counsel of Lagrange Cricket Grounds, in conversation. Over to you, sir. Hello and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm the general counsel of Lagrange Cricket, and pursuant to my job, it's I handle all the legal aspects related to the project. More importantly, it's keeping everybody in line, fully compliant with the legal standards in the United States. And so, any investor who does join us, we make sure that they get the proper paperwork, and we're fully compliant with SEC rules and regulations.
So when we talk about Mr. Praveen Amre, so what value does he bring to the project, from being a cricketer and now also into operations? So his standpoint, how does it contribute to it?
Well, first of all, Praveen and I have a very special bond. We share the same birthday and year, by the way. We're both born August 14th, 1968, right? So we have a special bond. But more importantly, Praveen ji, as you know, is an ambassador of the sport worldwide. And to have him join us as our chief strategy officer means a lot. So with him, he's going to guide us properly in the cricket world. And we need him to basically join what he's done for cricket in Mumbai, India, and guide us in the United States as well.
So since you talked about the legalities involved, so really what are the challenges on the ground reality? Or we talk about, the glamour part of it mostly, but really on ground, there must be so many challenges. Would you like to share some?
Yeah, the challenges are first to temper expectations. We believe it's going to be a success, but of course we can't write on paper that I'm guaranteeing you something that I can't, right? So it's always first tempering that expectation. But the regularly, I have to tell you, for us, we haven't had a serious challenge. It's been working very well for us, primarily with the city, with all the other vendors. We've had a really good, how do I say, our business practice that we've had with them. And we haven't really had any issues, including the investors.
Sir, a shout out to people who would like to connect. The other vendors, you mentioned our vendors, and how would somebody come to you and get connected if they want to?
Well, look, they can call. They best way is probably by email,
Okay.
right? And so email is Gary Gary dot Pasricha Pasricha at lagrangecricket.com. Thank you.
We have a very special guest with me right now. We have Mr. Siddharth Das, who is the co founder, also leading the operations of Lagrange Cricket Grounds. Over to you, Siddharth, sir. Welcome.
Hi, how are you? Again, like Kanchan said, I'm Siddhar Das, CEO and co-founder of the Cricket Stadium project.
Lovely. Siddharth, one question I have been wanting to ask, I could not. We really speak about cricket, it's religion in India, as they say. Now, bringing that to US in a big and magnificent form like this, what went behind it? Because US we have associated with athletics, swimming, tennis, lot many other things, but how about cricket to actually think also on that grand level? What went behind it?
Absolutely. Well, thinking is not a problem. Like you said, cricket is a religion for us. And while we're in the US, it is still a very passionate sport for us. We watch every game. We wake up at night and we still watch everything. And we've been associated with cricket at grassroots level for a very, very long time. I remember starting back in 2004, 2008, starting with a team. We launched a cricket league out there. So we have our own T20 league. 2019, we launched our cricket academy. So we've been working behind the scenes for a very long time. So if you ask me how long has it been, it's taken us 2 decades. But on the project side of things, yes, we have been working for the last 3 to 4 years diligently and very, I would say, rigorously looking for the right opportunity, the right spot, the right place, getting the right approvals. And here we are.
Lovely. That's, I think, a great feather in your cap. And, when we talk about investment, to actually invest on such a large scale, ROI is one thing that we really think of. So, what are the takeaways? What are the key takeaways from?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about a cricket stadium, right, or any cricket stadium in the US, in India as well, how many international games can you really host in that cricket stadium? And a lot goes in terms of operations and keeping it running operationally. Just the number of people you need for your ground staff. So it is the same case. It will be the same case in the US as well. We will need a decent team to maintain this. We know US is still an associate member of the ICC. So, how many international games can we really host to be able to be sustainable, right? To be able to pay for the ground staff and to keep it operationally running, and therefore the multi-sport use. Therefore, the idea of hosting open-air concerts, events, cultural activities, conferences, you name it. Our infrastructure, our indoor facility will be designed to be able to host all of these events. And as said earlier, we will be working with a lot of local colleges, universities, local teams to be able to provide the infrastructure that they need to be able to use this as their home ground.
Lovely. So, what's the path forward? I heard, it's going to be a permanent form of a thing. So, what's the thought behind it? Your final words with our viewers.
Sure. Well, path forward, we have an aggressive timeline set for ourselves. Since we closed in September, by November, in about 6 weeks, we had cleared out an entire 45 acres of land. And we are moving very aggressively. In fact, we just received pictures from our builders in Lagrange that underground work has already started. So, our goal is international games by Q1 2027.
नमस्कार मेरे साथ एक बहुत ही खास मेहमान इस वक्त मौजूद हैं मेरे साथ है श्री केवल पटेल जी सीईओ फाउंडर ऑफ लग्रेंज क्रिकेट स्टेडियम सर हम आपसे बात करेंगे और इस बारे में जानेंगे कि इसका विचार आपके दिमाग में आया कहाँ से
So I am moving US in 2005, and that time they have only just like local cricket going there, so I can join the local club and just play as just like a fun. But year by year, cricket is growing in US market, and I opened the cricket academy. I opened the cricket franchise team, and we start traveling all over the USA with playing small tournament in beginning, and after we play like little bit higher competition. But every time when we travel, we are seeing a lot of l- lacking stuff, especially like hotels half an hour away, in the ground no facility, right? So franchise and people want to spend the money, but nothing there. Where is gonna spend?
Mm.
So in my mind, this is the project gonna be like not only for the USA, but it's going to be like all over the world, because the world wants to come in US market. Especially people want to go to vacation, they come to in the USA. So this project is not only just a cricket, it's about like people come and the fun. They do like a lot of activities, right? And it's going to be like for us infrastructure with multi sports and the community.
Correct. So I see it's not just limited to cricket. I mean, there are a lot of activities, as you said. So how challenging was it? When we talk about an ensemble like that, bringing people from all around. So we spoke about India, USA, and of course, Caribbean too. So how challenging was it? And how interesting was that?
Yes, challenge always be there, because cricket is not that growing like India over there, but this is beginning, and somebody have to try, right? If you're not gonna try, it's not gonna be success. Beginning, yes, we have a lot of hard time with got the permits and you know the investor, but once the people see that vision going through, then automatically people gonna be join. Even county gonna support us. Now that governor gonna be support us. The High Commissioner of India is gonna be involved. So everybody wants to build the stadium there. Yeah.
Kevin sir, one question that comes to my mind right now is when we speak about so many people from different fields, there has to be a lot of conviction behind it, especially in terms of finances. And when I met you earlier, it was like more about investing. So there would be many people who would like to join. A big shout out to them. How would you like them to join in? How can they get in touch with you?
So yes, beginning I have only built the stadium, but now the demand is so high, so I can build the hotels. And it's not a hotel; it's like a world-class boutique hotel. People can stay inside and watch a game. I build the restaurant, I build the shopping plaza, I build the grocery store, and down the road, yes, I gonna build the houses, right? So yes, opportunities always be there, but in within 6 months, our priority is to build the stadium first, and minute it started, we can start everything else in 2026.
Lovely. So I think it's going to be giving a lot more of employment, factor should also be there.
Yes. The development authority always looking to local jobs. So based on the local jobs we created, they give you a lot of help and they give you a lot of initiative. So yes, the study is done and city wants to be like more jobs created over there and we are on the pathway for that.
Hello, everyone. We have a very special guest with me. We have Mr. Michael Hall, League Operations Director of Caribbean Premier League (CPL). Over to you, sir. Welcome to our national channel, Doordarshan. Hello, how are you? And what are your thoughts about Lagrange cricket grounds today?
First of all, let me say how excited I am to be in India for the very first time. This is my second interaction with exposure to the Lagrange Cricket Ground project. I was in Lagrange, Georgia, just over a month ago for the groundbreaking. Obviously, the Caribbean Premier League is always interested in state of the art cricket facilities being built. We have played games in the USA before, and so we're keeping a keen eye and a keen watch on this cricket stadium as it unfolds. And obviously would want to consider possible alliances with this cricket stadium in the future.
So I hope we are being hospitable enough and you're comfortable since it's your maiden trip. My thoughts. So when we talk about cricket, we talk about India, we talk about West Indies, Australia, England, and all. When we talk about US particularly, we did hear, about its history, but really to bring, cricket to the fore of it. Your thoughts on that, sir?
So look, I think obviously the advent of Major League Cricket 3 years ago, which brings a tournament that showcases the best cricketers in the world, some of them anyway, and also gives an opportunity for cricketers who qualify to play for the USA an opportunity to interact with those cricketers, I think can only be a good thing for the growth of the sport in the United States. I think also the USA is co-hosting the T20 World Cup in uh, 2024 was a great thing for them as well. And the fact that they were able to advance to the second stage of the competition, I think for the first time in their history, the victory over Pakistan was something spectacular as well. Um, and look, there's always been a strong cricket culture in the United States, particularly with the diaspora population from Asia as well as the Caribbean. And we have seen some of these players actually come through the Caribbean Premier League in previous years. So look, I think the folks that are building this cricket stadium understand where they are in the development pathway of cricket in the United States. And they're positioning themselves to take advantage of that. I think cricket in the USA, dare I say, finally is about to take off the way folks have been expecting that to happen in maybe over the past 20 years.
Great thought behind that, sir. If I ask especially about, kind of ensemble everybody has gotten in together, what really made you join hands and what special key takeaways are from here on?
Yeah, so again, I don't want to be presumptive or to speak out of turn. At this moment, the CPL's association with this project is really one of an observer. Um, there is quite likely every possibility that it may grow beyond that. But for now, we will keep our how shall I say? We'll keep our ears to the ground. We'll keep an open mind. I do have a relationship with Jeff Miller through his association with the CPL, and I'm sure that he will keep me abreast of, and we will continue to have dialogue as this project unfolds.
So take a compliment on your braids, first of all. I mean, I can't take my eyes off. And your final thoughts with our viewers, sir.
Yeah, again, I'm so grateful to have been invited by Mr. Patel to be a part of this. I'm maybe I'm getting repetitive, but it presented me with an opportunity to come to India, a place I've always wanted to come to, and I'm so happy that I did come.
Thank you so much for giving your precious time to us, sir.
You're most welcome.
We have a very special guest with me right now. We have Mr. Jefferson Miller, well, popular name from the world of cricket and now Vice President of League Operations of Lagrange Cricket Stadium. Over to you, sir, and welcome.
Well, thank you, and it's great to be here. I've enjoyed a couple of days that I've been here in India, and the reception has been awesome, and the support has been more than outstanding. So, thank you.
So we heard you talk about, how you were mentioning about the history of cricket, especially in US. Me being a layman, if I ask you, I don't really have not heard of US plus, the fusion of cricket. So your thoughts on it, how are we bringing to the fore and, globally, like you are talking about, building stadiums related to cricket in US?
Well, cricket is a big sport in the U.S. Unfortunately, because of the governance situation in the U.S. But if you look at the history of cricket in the U.S., 1844 was the first international game that was ever played. It was a cricket game between India and Canada. Last year in the World Cup, with U.S. beating Pakistan. Um, the Olympics is coming up in 28, so I think this is the right time. Having a stadium of this magnitude, a stadium that is a state of the art stadium, grows well for the future development of cricket in the U.S.
Lovely. So when we talk about operations, what really goes behind it? What are the challenges? What are the works? What is the groundwork really like?
Well, this is a new venture. I'm involved with cricket in the Caribbean Premier League. I'm involved with one of the franchises, so pretty familiar with the operations. But it all depends on the group that you have, and we have a fantastic group that's involved with this project. So you easily bounce ideas off of each other. I know we have spent days and days with the architect designing the stadium, things that we would love to see in the stadium. And we spent a couple of days just sitting brainstorming of what we will want this stadium to be. It's going to be a state of the art facility. So yeah, it takes a lot of time, but it is enjoyable. It's something that is going to leave a long lasting legacy in the US. And I'm enjoying it to the fullest.
So being a cricketer, and then getting into something like this, how does the fusion, how do the dynamics work really? I mean, what value does it bring to the project?
Well, look, in the design of the stadium now, I can sit with the architect and I can say, yes, we need this here, we need that, because of my experience of playing cricket, being around cricket so much. I know what players want in the dressing room. I know what spectators are looking for when they're in their seats. When it comes to VIP lounge, I know what corporate America would be looking for. So being around cricket so much have given me the experience to know what we need in the stadium. So I just put in my little 2 cents when I'm asked.
So through this platform, your final shout out to the viewers and anybody who would like to connect, how would they?
Well, look, it is great to be here again. I was here with the road safety when we had the road safety tournament. I was part of the West Indies team with Brian Lara as captain, and it's great to be back. And I'm excited, and just working with the group here has been amazing. And look forward to be back again.
Thank you so much for giving your precious time to us, sir.
Well, thank you.
Well, the smile says it all. What a wonderful event it was. Well, the event started with an audio visual of, leaders, community leaders who were associated with Lagrange. Well, we are talking about Lagrange Cricket Grounds, which is going to be built. It is already on the way in Georgia, Atlanta. Well, the keynote address was by ex-cricketer Sri Praveen Amre, who is also the project mentor of this wonderful project. He introduced Mr. Keval Patel, who is the CEO founder of Lagrange Cricket Ground. There was also Mr. Gurpreet Pasrija, who is the general counsel of the same project. There were other keynote dignitaries also who were on the stage, such as we had Mr. Jefferson Miller, ex cricketer, associated with Caribbean Premier League. We also had Mr. Michael Hall, who gave few thoughts on the mic to the audience. Well, all in all, it was a wonderful sea of thoughts where everybody shared how they are going to be contributing towards the huge success of Lagrange Cricket Ground. We also had Mr. Siddhartha Das, who is the co-founder of Lagrange Cricket Grounds, who expressed and he showed us the PPT, how it is going to be happening, what all is going to be taking place in coming days and months. Well, the plan is huge, the project is huge. People who want to get associated can actually get in touch with them through the website and actually get associated. So it's not just about sports, it's not just about cricket. The stadium is going to be hosting lot many events, lot many other sports activities also. So we talked about sports tourism too. All in all, it was a wonderful event. The smile says it all, as I said. Thank you for tuning in.